Come make my first helmet wig commission with me.
It's been my favorite comm so far.
My client wanted a Toga Chaco wig, so I started off with this blonde wig that I bought, and I detangled it because it was a bit tangly, and then afterwards I crimped the entire thing. After getting it fully crimped, I started putting the wig into little ponytails to be able to cut all of the hair off of the wig because I'm using this specific hairnet as the base for the entire wig. I used 2 wigs for this commission, but I decided to use the hairnet for the blonde wig versus the brown one because it was a lighter color that could blend easier. And this is what it looked like after all the hair was cut off. And the reason why I didn't just leave half of the hair on the wig was because I wanted to glue the entire base down so it could be a full helmet. Moving on to the brown wig, I had to do the same thing with this one, so I crimped the entire thing. Once this wig was the texture I wanted, I ended up putting it up in the same ponytails and cutting all the hair off of that as well. Back to the original base, I had to cut some more of the hair off just to make it a little bit easier to smooth down, and then I took my tacky glue and just glued the entire base down so it would be a solid helmet texture. I saw somebody on TikTok do the tacky glue method, and I am going to keep doing this because it's so much less money spent on gluing down your base, and you can use your Uhu or whatever clear glue you have to make wefts instead. The tool I'm using to spread the glue around is a silicone spatula. They work incredibly well. It's like a makeup spatula, I believe, is what I specifically ordered, and it is very easy to spread everything around, and the glue doesn't get super stuck to it, and if it does get stuck, it's super easy to peel off, so I recommend using these if you're planning on making a helmet wig anytime soon. Once I spread all the glue on, I just flattened it out with the end of a comb just to make it as flat as possible. This is kind of a jump. I ended up laying down a lot of the hair off camera just because I was very intricate with it and I didn't want to have to focus on my phone while I was trying to do it. I basically just used Uhu glue to make wefts and then glued them on with a hot glue gun. And I did this process for both sides of the wig. This particular wig was very challenging for me because I had to do 2 separate wig styles on each side. So one side had loose hair and it was very long, and the other side I had to have it be very smooth and pulled into a bun. Speaking of bun, we're moving on to that. So this clip is a little messed up because it was a time lapse originally. But this is the foam I used for the bun. I ended up shaving a lot of the foam down just so it would be the right size because this was huge. So you see me here just shaving a bunch of the foam off with scissors. I wanted it to be kind of an oval shape, but a lot smaller than it came. And this is what I ended up having it look like. I knew it would be a bit bigger once the hair was on it, so that's why it was smaller. Here's my one attempt to get me making wefts on camera. It was a very feeble attempt. It didn't go very well. After I was finished, I forgot to take photos, so my client sent me these from after it was delivered, including this one of their dad. Last but not least, here is the final wig. Thank you guys for watching. Bye!